We back.
Oh.
Positive vibes, my enemies tempting me. As you can
Stevie
see,
Adams.
decapitation lobotomy. For all of them, come make a wave with me. Descend with
Be hard, bro.
The beat hard, but he needs to catch it. He's saying some cold. He's saying
He gotta
some cold
catch it
shit.
when he
but
gotta
like,
catch it when it's like,
you think it's like okay, and then he'll stop. Then he'll go again. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't love the beat and love your bars at the same time. If
Nigga gonna listen to this.
Okay.
It's like he recorded it the way Dave Chappelle recorded that sketch. It's just like, it was like,
It's like 18 niggas on this bitch. You don't like this. Hold on.
That's true.
See, he got the beat. That's Rank Jensen. That's Rank Jensen. Cut that DJ. Cut that DJ.
It's a decent song.
It is.
It's like nobody doing Dragon Ball Z bars like that.
Actually, Denzel Curry is.
Yeah, he did make kind of an album about that. You just destroyed a song I just intro. You know what? Fuck you, nigga. How about you? How about you put on a fucking song? I message a nigga like, yo, I'm about to intro the song. And then Ty come in like, hey, that nigga off beat.
Okay, I'm sorry.
A nigga crying right now.
No, he's not.
Imagine
he's
if he
gonna
waited.
shoot me.
Imagine if he watching on live right now, too.
I apologize.
No, don't
but
apologize now.
Your bars was cold, but you have to you got to ride the beat. You was kind of choppy with it, my brother. I'm sorry. I'm looking you dead in the eyes as I say this because I respect you as an artist.
From a distance.
Hey, this is the closest you gonna get.
you will never find out where the studio is.
Security.
They gonna find you like Ice Cube did them niggas and Boys in the Hood. Let me get a 2-piece bow. I'm just saying, that was Stevie Adams, man. And, hey, I guess, welcome back to the Hood Nerds, y'all. Welcome back, man. Clap it up.
What up?
Another episode in the bag, man. We got a lot of flack from our last episode. We had a lot of people getting upset and shit just about a lot of shit that was going on. I said the Joker wasn't the best, villain in the DC universe. I said I thought Lex Luthor was the best villain, and niggas got mad at me.
Yeah, I support you on this.
I mean, James, I don't know if you're going to pull up the video or not. It's up to you. But somebody got really mad at me. James, I don't know if you – can you at least say Lex Luthor is stronger or better?
Stronger than what?
I just
the
don't
Joker.
Whoa.
I don't agree with that, man.
He's stronger than the Joker when he's wearing a suit.
No.
He just has more money. That's it.
Yeah, he works out a lot. He takes kryptonite steroids, but it's not about stronger. Like, he's taking all this time to beat.
Exactly what it is.
But
man.
anybody with over $1 million can beat up Superman. There's 3 weaknesses: kryptonite,
a trust fund,
magic, kryptonite, magic, and old money. That's just
like established money.
Oh no, you know
it's got to be oil money. You know what I mean?
The only person that don't have old money that beat up Superman is the Joker.
But what makes the Joker the strongest,
Soldier
the
Boy?
craziest
Soldier
villain?
Boy could not beat up Superman, but like Beyonce for sure. You know what I mean?
He probably would sign Superman to SOB.
Before he tried to fight him, like, hey man, don't try to fight me, brother. I can put you on my video game.
But the dance, we did the dance, man.
That was you. No.
But this is my thing, right? So what makes the Joker like the best villain? Like what like over like Lex Luthor?
He has no ties. He has no agenda. He just want to cause problems.
Yeah, Lex Luthor just kind of has this like crazy inferiority complex. Like he wants to be an alien. It's just like, nigga, you're not an alien. All right, it doesn't matter how much money, how much power, how much you acquire. You are not.
Well, just because he has a goal, that doesn't make him not a good villain.
Well,
he just
not
has
about
a vision.
He's a good villain, but he's not the best. Like the Joker is the best because he has nothing to like hold him back. Like if Superman was as reckless as he could be, like Lex Luthor calm the fuck down. He was like, "Look, I'll blow this whole motherfucking building down. You keep playing with me." And Lex Luthor be like, "All right." Joker has nothing that can
James,
keep him
put that your dig up because
we
we said it last podcast. I was basically saying, hey, the Joker isn't the best, the best superhero Lex Luthor is. I'll make my point after we watch the video.
I'll tell you what, they both have the same thing where they both feel like the hero needs them. You know what I mean? Like Lex Luthor feels.
Lex
like
Luthor,
because remember when Superman dies and Lex Luthor was like,
Yeah,
Lex
right.
Luthor moved on. He was like, look, I mean, he was a little hurt at first. He was like, damn, my nigga, because he was hurt. He was hurt because he didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He lived on. He became president. He had a night. He went into the White House, got married and shit.
All right, so for the
Just to
listeners,
see a bald man in position.
For the listeners, you can't see the video now, but here's a dude going off on Jarrell. Rightfully so, I'd say.
Hey,
What? What are y'all talking about? Joker defeated Superman way before Lex Luthor single-handedly. What the fuck? What? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all on? What are y'all on? Damn, Green Lantern.
and then he just puts his hand on his head.
It was funny. I was looking at the walls and I thought he was in this basement. I was like, was you right outside the studio or something?
He just mad. He just big mad. So this is my reply to him, right? This is why Lex Luthor is the best villain of the DC universe, because you look back even at the beginning, the Legion of Doom, who was running the strings? Lex Luthor.
That doesn't mean he's the strongest.
Did Joker join?
Yes, he was. He was several times.
He doesn't answer to anybody.
He's an employee.
He
to
the
my nigga.
He the Wolverine of the Legion of
That's what
Doom.
I'm saying.
No, he's not.
He
No.
don't answer. He freelance.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
look, Wolverine has been in X-Men, he's been in X-Force, he's been in X-Factor, all the X's, and he's been in
He been
Avenger for
couple
like
of
a week.
wives too.
This is why Lex Luthor is more dangerous, because when Batman was gone, if you look back into the Dark Knight, when Frank Miller redid his shit, when Batman was gone, the Joker didn't want to be bad anymore. He didn't have any like heinous thoughts or anything like that. It just be only reason that the Joker.
Isn't that the same argument you made for Lex Luthor though?
Lex
Where-
Luthor was he moved on, still was doing dirt, nigga. He made his own Superman. He was like, look, you know, if I can't beat him, I'm gonna join him.
That's Superman.
Look, they just
He made his own Superman.
He's Superman baby daddy. He used his genes and he used Superman's genes and made Superboy.
That is, you're not gonna call Lex Luthor his baby daddy.
That's what he is.
You are not the
No, fuck that. No, you're not gonna play. We're not gonna play Lex Luthor like that. You're not gonna play. He's the worst.
He's like, I lost my best friend. Now I gotta make this baby.
He had to fuse with Brainiac. That was some good
He
shit.
had to
I
make.
like
He
that.
had to do that because he had to put his genes with Superman to have something to defeat Superman. He had Superboy. That like come
So
on.
I had to
man.
make a baby.
It
Had to
wasn't.
make a
It
little
wasn't.
baby.
But you
He's
trying
like,
to.
come on, Superman.
The
let's make a
intent wasn't
baby.
love.
Yeah,
The
he was
intent wasn't
so
love.
he was just gay for Superman, man. He just wanted to be with
I mean,
Superman.
that's the same.
He wasn't jealous of Superman. He was jealous of Lois Lane.
No, he made his own Jesus. If you really think about it, he
His
made
own
his
personal
own Jesus, his own personal Jesus walking around. If you really think about it,
He
so that's
made
my
his
that's my
own
point.
Jesus.
That's my point. I don't know if y'all like.
It
I know
really
y'all.
brings you back to the trust fund thing you were talking about earlier
Yeah.
with the money and stuff.
Old
With
money.
enough old money, you can make a Jesus. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? You got a cool billion chilling around. Why don't you make you a Jesus?
Why does
That's what-
money? Why does money change anything for him as a villain? That should make him more scary.
I mean, he's a genius. He's smart. He's an engineer. He makes shit. But also, he has enough money to fund all this shit without actually having a goddamn job. This man has
Joker's
a full.
very resourceful.
Exactly.
And he does end up come back like you said, fighting Superman. You know what I mean? With with what resources? You know what I mean?
And the thing is,
Because last week didn't you say he low key has no bread, but somehow he gets
yeah,
all his
because he
shit
robs it and just shoot the niggas that helped him rob the shit with. Like that's his thing.
that's what they get for working with the Joker.
done.
He's
Yeah, I
like,
mean-
this is gonna end funny as hell. Like,
I guess so. I'm look. I'm gonna leave it on the table. I don't know what y'all think, but Lex Luthor is the best fucking possible villain. Number one, he has employed all the villains that you see today to make the Legion of Doom. He made his
He's
own.
the manager.
right?
That's it.
Only because he can't do it by himself.
Is that-
What's more scary than a shady manager? You know, have you seen what them niggas, what Heller did to fucking NWA? That's the same shit Lex Luthor is. Y'all not gonna play me.
But the Joker is Easy E. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all not gonna play me. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all finna get me mad. That was that was the first hate mail the show has ever had, and that has fucked with me. I have never got message anything I said was wrong, but fuck it. Niggas didn't even come at me when I said Deadpool wasn't a real fucking superhero. To me.
Look, I came at you, but I mean, I understand the rest of the world doesn't understand. I love Deadpool, and I'm willing to protect him with my life.
You will protect a white man with your life.
Deadpool is non-binary to race or gender. Wade Wilson.
He's not binary.
Well, let's move on. We got a lot to talk about today. So Coachella happened. I don't know if y'all was watching Coachella. No.
Nah.
Coachella's a little boring after Beyonce's absence. Because, now we've seen the documentary and everything's coming out like we was talking about last episode. But if you guys been following Nicki Minaj, she's been going through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? When she did her European shows with Juice WRLD, she canceled several shows, and people was like chanting Cardi B every time she canceled a show.
Dang, that's sad.
They like thousands of people like Cardi B, just in Europe, right? So she came back home. She came back to America. And then she wanted to do a surprise performance at Ariana Grande's set. Side note, Ariana Grande pulled out NSYNC, not Justin Timberlake because he's touring because she has a career.
So everybody else?
It was just sync. It wasn't the end. It was just sync.
Just sync.
Just sync, right? So they came out, and then Nicki Minaj.
They could only do part of the songs. They had to
Right.
They couldn't even sing.
Hey, JC had to step up his game. He was like, all right, it's my time. It's my time.
Bro, if I'm 40 years old, I'm dancing behind this little 20-year-old girl, I just want to die. Just shoot me
I
down.
think that's exactly what they wanted to do.
Joey Fatone has been done with touring with these dudes too. Like he's been like.
What do boy bands do after like they get old?
They get jobs, nigga.
Managers.
Nah, but see, all of them have been doing stuff on TV. I know Joey Fatone was on Hannah Montana. He was on a bunch of shit.
Joey Fatone was on Hannah Montana?
Yeah, he was
How long ago was Hannah Montana?
He was on My Big Fat Greek Wedding. The checks, nigga, they keep coming. But he was on My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Royalties are real.
He does a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, he was in. I think he was in a Geico commercial or something too.
Probably.
He was in some kind of insurance commercial too.
And then they had something like
why don't they just
what
have
was that thing they had? They called him the Fat One. Was that a SNL sketch?
No. Yeah, that was what I was saying. That was like an insurance commercial or something.
The Fat One.
Yeah, the
Joey
Fat
Fatone,
One.
the Fat One.
Joey Fatone, yeah. I mean, but it's like they could have done solo careers. A lot of them niggas could sing.
I know, but like when
then,
you
JC did America's Best Dance Crew. I think,
that was fun.
Yeah, for a minute.
That was fun. He's a little zesty. That's what that.
that
kind of put out there. I was like,
that was creepy. I ain't never heard niggas say zesty like that. Imagine you in like a dark hallway, like, man, that's a little zesty right now.
He started looking at his fingers.
But back to the Nicki Minaj thing. So she going through that hardship.
The hardship is that they can't keep up with the tech involved with her show. Like,
but that's their job. That's like she pays them to be able to
exactly.
accomplish
And
that.
with them fucking it up, it ruins the whole show, and that's money out of her pockets.
Well, the Barbs is starting to think it's a conspiracy, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when she came out for Ariana Grande, they said NSYNC all had mics, they all danced. You know what I mean? They was syncing. You know. And
it's no end open, ladies and gentlemen.
and then the moment Nicki Minaj come out, her mics cut out. Nobody could hear what she was saying. Cardi B, over again. And she literally was walking off stage crying. So now the Barbs are saying it's a conspiracy that Cardi B is fucking up her stage shit, so she keeps fucking up her bag.
Maybe
basically.
not Cardi B, but the Cardi gang.
Label?
Yeah, Cardi gang is probably over there messing around in the background, or it's a publicity stunt. It'd be like, y'all need to stop picking on Nicki Minaj, and then she comes out with an album.
Why would
to
you
kill the
say
game.
people picking on Nicki Minaj? I think it's karma. Like, have you heard Queen Radio when she was blaming Travis Scott for getting #1 album because he fucking Kylie Jenner? Was it not the same chick that was going in on Charlamagne? She did it. She was mean.
Yeah,
She's been mean.
Yeah, when Nicki was on top, she wasn't very thankful. Like, you know what I mean? Or like
The moment Cardi B
appreciative
came
of it.
out the Bronx,
And
she was like, "Who is this bitch?"
Yeah. And it's funny, I said it when Bodak Yellow was like at its height. I remember talking to somebody at a bar, and I was like, "Y'all wait like 6 months from now, Nicki's gonna be like trying to come at Cardi B. She's gonna start like beefing with her."
She was hoping she was a one hit wonder.
Well,
She was
hoping.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, there's never like two rap females on top.
Yeah,
like they always
same
cut
thing
each
Lil'
other
Kim
at
did
the
to
top.
Nicki.
I mean, Nicki stomped out Lil' Kim and who else?
Remy Ma.
When she got out of jail, yeah.
Well, she wasn't really, because the thing from what Remy Ma said, is that before she got locked up, when Nicki she wasn't signed, she wasn't with Young Money or anything. She was like, "Oh, I love you, Rim. Like, all I want to do is collab with you, and you know what I'm saying, I look up to you." And then when she got signed with Young Money, and then when she
got thick on him,
Remy got out of jail, and then she just never hit her, never want to talk to her. Who the fuck is this bitch?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's Remy like trying to get on some tracks or something like that.
I said this on the podcast before. I don't want to go back into the same convo, but I'll just say, I would love more female musicians working together as far as like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see some of the OGs like Lil Kim on a hook with Cardi, with that's the shit that we get when like Jay-Z blessed a track with Rick Ross and Meek Mill.
Sure.
That's like 3 different generations.
But Lil Kim looked like a Gerber baby with weave on.
See, Dominique, we reading out James. You can read out the people that say that shit.
Nikki picks on it.
Yeah, people know
picks
she.
on everyone.
The chat agrees with
plastic dick.
She does.
She hate on every girl that come up, and all Cardi do. Look, Cardi be twerking with all the city girls.
Like she would talk. She would talk about the Migos, and she would just be like, "Oh, Offset, he was my baby," and he'd be like, "I'm a grown ass man."
Hey,
like, Quavo was one.
Quavo was on Nicki. Cause she was like, do a song with me, Quavo. He was like, only if you let me take you out. I was like, Quavo, chill, nigga.
Damn.
Chill, Quavo.
That's the cost of a feature? All right. Fuck it.
And it probably wasn't even that. He was like, if you let me hit. I was like, yo, Quavo is wild, my nigga. Exactly. But no, I mean, that's the only thing. I think Nicki is getting her own karma. I think that whole Coachella thing is just karma. I don't think it was a conspiracy. I think God just don't like ugly. That's what I personally feel.
You saying God did this?
God, what you talking? Have you heard what you act like Nicki never said nothing mean about anybody?
I've said
last
shit,
summer,
and I would hate for God to inconvenience my life
Karma
on a
is
global
a
scale.
bitch.
Yo, man, if God's not a fan of your album, this is the type of shit that's gonna happen.
Damn. All right, let me set my recording. Let me get in the booth. Let me
exactly.
Hove never went at somebody's head just for getting popular. Every time he blessed him on a track, Lupe Fiasco come out.
What do you think that whole thing with Nas does though? Like, you don't think
that was a different situation?
He didn't even give him his number.
That was a whole different situation. That was just too old. It's like you seen your uncles fight at a barbecue. That's what the Jay-Z Nas beef was like. They just let them duke it out, and then you're like,
now they both got their own version of like black philosophy and shit like that. It's pretty hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Even like the thing with Nicki Minaj, they could get like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B could get cool. All the white rappers got cool again.
That's
they got to. They like one tribe.
Yeah, there's like 15
exactly.
of them.
They're like the Iron Islands. You know what I mean?
White rappers like nobody to get likes on their status except like the people they already know and shit. You know what I mean?
It's like Lil Xan and Lil Pump share like a studio apartment somewhere. You know what
I mean? White rappers. How do white rappers get cool again and shit? Like, come on, bro. It really hurt my feelings when you said that bar. Like,
they're like, hold on. Let me take my grill out. Like, really talk to
you.
They
shake hands in concert. That's what they do. They don't even do any like collab work. They just shake hands at a concert.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You really don't see it. But anyway, moving on. Also, Jaden Smith got a lot of flag. Not a lot of flag, but a lot of love too. Because he brought Jordan Woods out. If anybody doesn't know who Jordan Woods is, she was. Cause I guess she got in a scandal because she was kissing Tristan Thompson, who was also
allegedly
Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy.
Shout out to the Cavs.
But look what Jaden. How the Cavaliers doing, son?
Cleveland! This is for
Get ready for that lottery.
Man, yo, we about to get Zion.
No, you're not.
Y'all
They
might.
No, you won't.
Man.
I'll be so proud of Cleveland.
Y'all gonna fuck it up, dude.
The Knicks.
Yeah,
the Knicks, baby.
Let's take a look.
Get that number.
What's one of the comments they got up there?
That's what we asking.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
to the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, can Nicki Minaj be redeemed? No.
I don't know. The public is very forgiving and forgetful about a lot of shit. You give her a year, she calms down. She comes out with a project, probably does some positive shit in the rap game, probably
but
collabs
she won't.
with a couple bitches. I don't know. It might be her time to like pass the torch because that's the only way girl rappers pass the torch is through negativity.
No, it's not. It's not that at all. It's literally it's literally
Go Jordan. Negativity.
Go Jordan.
How do you explain that? I'm very curious.
That's how Nicki came up. That's how most like all the female rappers they never really like collab. They would just like they would beef with each other, attack each other. People would compare them and shit. It'd be like I'm the queen. No, I'm the queen.
Do you think it's
shit.
them or is the media doing that?
Probably both.
Oh, Cardi B's the next Nicki Minaj.
Probably both.
Yeah. Well, they repeatedly would say like at first like, nah, we're not messing with each other. I think it starts out a media thing, and then they eventually just like get hurt by it.
But also too though, like when you like in that type of rap genre, like it ain't no space for like women because they trying to be the hottest bitch out. You know what I mean? So like. You know, you got people like Rhapsody or like Erykah Badu. You got a lot of other women that work together, but they on some conscious shit. Yeah. Like all this like shit. Hood women, they don't, man. Hood women.
Dominique makes it.
Dominique. What Dominique say?
Male rappers do the same.
That makes
Dominique, I don't know. Dominique, I don't know, because a lot of male rappers know how to like when it's cool and when it's not. Look at Kodak Black and T.I.
There's more of them than it is lady rappers.
Look at Kodak Black and T.I. T.I. know he too grown for that beef. He know he too grown.
He needs to start rapping.
T.I.
Hit the boot.
T.I. wasn't that hood since he battled Little Flip, and it was game over.
Well, nowadays it's not really.
Game over. Like I mean,
gotta find it.
But no, I'm just saying, like male rappers know Dominique. The male rappers know it's a little drama to it, but they know at the end of it, like Jay-Z and Nas.
I think it's a lot of drama. Like nowadays with male rappers, it's not really been about the rap so much. You know what I mean?
In the beefs, no,
you know what I mean? The beefs, like I mean, what Drake and Pusha T, like okay, he put they rapped, but that was mostly about his son stuff coming out.
Right, put
like,
niggas business
out
like,
there.
Yeah, like it's
I don't know how that
about,
wins a rap battle. Like, ooh, you got a son,
or
nigga.
Like or like all these guys, like when like Soulja Boy did that thing, and then Famous Dex wanted to come. It's like they always like yell at each other on social media sites more so than like.
Well, I mean, you
in
can't
the booth.
You
exactly, like,
you can't really get at Soulja because it's
like it's not Ice Cube going in the booth and ripping all the people from old. And
after that Soulja Boy thing, Ice Cube was like, "Look, I ain't going in the booth no more. I'm a cop full time."
But no, I'm just saying, like, think about like when Drake and Meek Mill got cool again, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Jay-Z and Nas got back cool again. They dropped Black Republican. It's like rappers know when to cool it out, especially, and it's also when they getting money too. Meek Mill just wanted money. He didn't give a fuck about all that other
at
bullshit.
that time. Yeah, well, he had all them fees he was trying to.
I think after this, Nicki is gonna try to tone down her attitude. That's what I personally feel. I feel like
or retire.
I mean, Nicki's been in the game for 10 years. Nicki's been in the game for 10 years. That's accomplishment.
You don't say that about. You don't say that about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z that's a different thing. That's
no,
shit.
it's
that's a shooting star.
It's not.
See, Hov did that, so hopefully you ain't gotta go through that.
Oh, because he's a man.
No,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
exactly.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
No, it's not. It's Hov.
But
Hov is non-binary.
You feel a different
way.
Hov
is non-binary.
It's Hov.
See what I'm saying? You don't know what he's talking about. It's exactly this. It's the women. Look, women are. She's not gonna do it. Like what other rap women stay in past like a certain age, and that don't mean that they can't rap. That don't mean they ain't gonna do it.
I think the media wasn't there enough to see that progression. I always say this all the time. It's like you gotta let. Like Jay-Z leading that pack where it's like, hey, I'm still in the rap game and I'm almost 50. Now I want to see female artists progress the same way.
To me, Jay-Z ain't even really in the rap game.
What are you talking? He just dropped the record. He dropped the whole record last year.
Putting out an album is like I don't. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
But the only thing stopping you from considering this an album is age. We not gonna have Jay-Z debates every fucking episode. We fucking not. He's a rap artist. He's great.
But see, you gave him the longevity. You gave him the time. You let him make his mistakes. And now he's considered a legend. But when it comes to women, like, oh, you've been doing it for 10 years. That's good enough, right? You might as well just drop it now.
Let me put it to you like this. Let me put it to you like this. Out of the whole 10 years, right? How much would you say that it was hip hop as opposed to pop?
Well,
wait for Nicki specifically.
For Nicki.
Oh well, okay. Well, I mean,
and when you look at Cardi B records, it's really hip hop. It's really hard hip hop.
That shit was like Maroon 5. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
feature hits. That's
all her real hits is with Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
her first album. You talking about?
And that Latino thing.
Yeah,
I like it like that.
No, it's not. Y'all,
like all her major hits, or other than like two.
You can't even say I like it as a pop hit. She brought Latin trap. Like that was her. That was her bag.
That was a pop hit, man.
But that's because it was good. Good music.
It was pop. You took a good ass sample of a good ass song from the past. And you brought it up.
So Cardi B is a pop artist.
I mean, they using it for Pepsi commercials, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when that happens to your song, man, it's a pop song, literally. Like no pun intended, but I'm just saying.
We moving on. I'm not. Y'all niggas wild. Y'all Y'all
You talking
niggas
about,
wild.
like, yeah,
Y'all
10 years, you need to hang it up, nigga.
Exactly. All you female rappers out there, once you get to the top,
No,
You get
no,
some, you get some
no.
wrinkles.
Yeah.
You,
It's
you
so-
got
it's
you're
a wrap.
35. Make way for these young hoes. It's a wrap for you. It's over.
Start doing your Erica Badu
That's
shit.
not what I'm
Go start
saying.
talking this
Exactly.
conscious shit. You're out
Yeah,
the club,
that's not what I'm
dude.
saying.
You're not gonna stay in the club.
That's
It's
not
over.
what
they
I'm
saying.
That's not what I'm
That's what
saying.
that
It's the
side
same
of
way
the
how
table is
Jay-Z
saying
went.
now.
Jay-Z is more
Yeah.
conscious now. I mean, he was talking
Yeah.
that shit before, but now he ain't talking like that no
Right.
more. 'cause
He's
he
an adult now. You just
exactly the adult woman.
So,
is like,
they rap female rappers. Their music can't grow.
Think
and turn
about
into something else.
I mean, who
The
wants
only-
to hear a girl rap about like
Anything,
getting
right?
married, having a family, cooking in the kitchen and shit? That's-
I mean, to be honest, like, who does?
I'm a winner today. I just cooked my husband dinner today.
you guys are trash.
Yo, yeah.
But no, what I'm saying, that's not my point.
Hang it up.
Dominique,
That's what
Dominique,
you're saying. He's saying, hang
Dominique,
it
that's
up.
not my point. I'm saying that Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
as a hip hop artist,
Only way you women can get on top is by cutting each other off at the knees.
Right, you gotta
Wait.
stomp the last bitch out.
No camaraderie.
There can only be one Highlander.
Exactly.
All right.
wait.
Whoever pulls that sword out the stone, you got 10 motherfucking years.
10 years.
Well,
Out of here.
you niggas are crazy.
Unless you make a song with Fat Joe to get
That's it.
So wait, no,
That'll buy you 2.5.
Dominique, Dominique, I'm talking to you. Okay, I'm talking to you, not to you. I'm talking to you. Nicki Minaj's like track listing, her catalog is majority pop records.
Right.
It's the rap records that she put out is minimal. She's a fantastic rapper. I love her to death.
Mm-hmm.
She only put out what 3 albums. The last album people don't even listen to.
Yeah.
So it's really we going to the 2 albums. That
I
she
mean, Nicki just doing the same thing Drake doing.
had. We're not gonna go down that hole.
Oh, we can
Talk about Drake later. Talk about Drake later.
Exactly.
But it's basically that's what it is. Cardi B is an artist where it's just like it's a lot of more bars and things of that sort. But as far as Nicki Minaj, it's like what's her next move?
Perfume.
What was Cardi B?
I mean, she done did it all. Cardi B is just doing
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Nicki Minaj did in the beginning.
Yeah,
She
Cardi B
started
is
out with
still on the
rap,
come up.
then she worked her way into the pop because that's the only way you can get bread once you go mainstream.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true. That's true. But it's just
She's not going on Jimmy Fallon just because
The
they friends
consistency
from the
wasn't
Bronx.
there.
You know what I mean?
before
trying to-
Bodak Yellow. What was the last Nicki Minaj song you was really bumping?
Well,
I
I mean,
forget. I don't really listen to girl rap like that.
It's been 10 years. I'm gonna be honest. It's been
At least I'm honest, G.
Let me move
At
on.
least I'm honest. Let me tell you straight up. I wasn't listening to it anyway. Goddammit.
It's been 10 years. I'm out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the rules.
Let me move on for y'all niggas. Get
Her
What you
monster
want
verse
from
was
me?
amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Pull up in the tongue.
What you want from me?
I mean,
chill. We're still a podcast, guys.
all right.
All right, so YG was at Coachella too as well.
Yeah.
YG was at Coachella. He previewed a new song called "Stop Snitching." And he had 6ix9ine's face in the background as he rapped. A lot of other snitches
Hell
too,
yeah.
but most 6ix9ine as most notably. And it just looks like everybody having a fun time with 6ix9ine.
Well,
That sounds so nasty.
I mean, it looks like a lot of people want to comment on 6ix9ine.
That's not much.
But the
better,
thing
but it's okay. I see where you're going.
You see where I'm going. But the thing is that a lot of times people are just poking fun at 6ix9ine, just be like, "Oh, that's a snitch. That's just that's this and that." And then you see Nipsey Hussle, after the wake of everything that happened with Nip, it just seemed like YG just turned the fuck up right after that shit. I don't know if it's me being extra sensitive to Nip's passing, but I don't know.
Why is Nip associated with the
West
6ix9ine? Oh, just because they West Coast?
Well,
it just-
6ix9ine
it
is
just-
from New
I
York
don't-
though. So it's
I don't
like-
think it's just with the snitching aspect of it. I'm just saying just with the beef in general. I don't think we it should be some time before I see two rappers go head to head a little bit, because I feel like when Nip's passing, like when Tupac and Biggie died, a lot of rappers were just together. They were just like, you know what, I'm gonna treat you like a brother. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
a community. And to see that, I don't know. I just didn't know how
Give
to
me a
feel
couple
about
months to grieve. Then we back on the yappas, man.
it.
It's
Basically.
just it's different,
Hey,
man.
man.
Like it's the day we live in, dude. Like you see these dudes every day. It really does get back to that online shit, dude. Like you see these dudes posting and talking stuff every single day.
My theory is
You
he
know what I
already
mean?
had that set up, and then
Right.
the NIP shit happened, and he was like, you know what, I can't really change my Coachella performance because people work on
Right.
that shit for months. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like fucking Jaden Smith was on a Tesla. You know how long he had to get the shit right to put the, you know what I mean? It was in the air and shit. So it's like I get it, and then I was like, cool, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, cool, I get it. It probably was just stage work, you know. And then afterwards, he did an after party at Coachella, and someone came through and did a drive by outside the event, trying to shoot at YG. And then I was like, damn, man, we back exactly where the fuck we started. I mean, like that's a lot more. Like I don't want to see gang violence.
YG just bought him a handgun, man. That bitch came with a drum. That was.
But it's like, no, I mean, like, I'm just on some real shit, no jokes or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But like, how do you like? Would you have that same feeling?
About well, I mean, it really guess it depends on why were they shooting. You know what I mean? Like, is it in response to the 6ix9ine stuff, or do we know that for sure? Or do you think it's
I think I mean,
You know?
it had to be gang shit. I mean, this
Right.
is YG's backyard.
yeah?
It ain't like LA is a foreign land to him. This is his hood.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
were they? Wait. How do we know they were shooting at YG? Well, they could have been shooting at somebody at the thing, but not exactly YG. Because rap shows get shot up all the time.
Yeah.
These are facts. But I mean, it was specifically when YG came outside though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they shot at YG.
I mean, they shut to this shit.
I mean, he
Shoot
had
at
security
YG or-
and he
Yeah.
had security in his entourage with him too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you had like security supposed to be like, I know there's bullets coming. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I mean,
Ain't you security?
Everybody, like
Yeah.
security can take a smoke break.
Hey, but if you a big gangbanger, your entourage is gonna be other gangbangers. They probably done did dirt to other people. They know where you gonna be at because you hanging out with this person. You know, that's kind of how Bankroll Fresh got clapped.
Yeah.
Except
R.I.P.
Bankroll shot first. But
R.I.P. Bankroll. No,
That's like,
ain't
was that
yeah.
was that like Han shot
Stop
first
snitching.
type shit?
yeah,
It's-
it was.
Stop snitching, Ty.
It's not snitching. The dude
For his
already got
respect.
off the case. It was video and everything.
Come on now. Case closed, baby. That's
Right.
what we do. You know
What
what I mean?
do you think something like after this, like with YG and shit like that? You think it's gonna be more shit kind of brewing up from that? Do you think it's still like a lot more drama to be had in LA?
With YG though?
I'm
Like,
trying
I
to
mean,
remember
you know
who
what I
the
mean?
fuck
Like,
is YG.
Yeah, like
Like,
I do
don't
not
think-
know who YG
I mean, I
is.
know
No,
why. I'm
I
like,
know,
I mean,
yeah.
he's not in my circle. Like, I don't know who this nigga is.
Like,
What
yeah.
you a real Crip? You don't listen to no Bloods and nothing like that?
That's what I be
It's
on,
just
bro.
like I don't know, like I don't know if YG means something more to you. Is he light skinned or something? Like I don't know if he means something more to you than he does to me.
YG,
Like,
young guy? This young guy.
it's just-
He's definitely a Twix.
I mean,
Wildin'.
I
But
know
yeah.
he did that. Bitch, who do you love? You know what I mean?
He did fuck
like a
Donald
co-
Trump too
fuck
at the
Donald,
Coachella.
You know,
He the one who
so-
did fuck Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
song. You know what I mean?
But
But
I mean, yeah.
I just hope
Got
for the
some
best.
decent verses. You know, I hope he's safe. You know what I mean? I don't wish
Hope
ill on him, but
True.
I don't know,
I don't wish
yeah.
ill on him either. Nip, yeah. I mean, with Nip passing,
the
that
nip
shit-
is a whole different thing. I mean, the man's. Do we know about YG being a humanitarian or giving stuff back to the in
I
that
think-
way? That
I
type of
mean,
thing,
maybe.
You know?
YG saw a lot of his niggas die,
Mm-hmm.
especially. Like,
That's
Yeah,
just
what's
that
that?
what he do.
I mean, it kind of
no, I mean like, well, I mean like,
Is that why he out here shooting?
he just sitting on the court, just damn.
no, he really like been through like a lot of his friends like died on the streets due to gang violence, all that type of shit. So he fucked up in the head. He got close with Nip.
Mm-hmm.
So to see that shit happen, you know, think about like we work all I like our ass off to be famous. We think once we be famous, like oh nigga, life is beautiful.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when niggas try to get out the hood, straight from the hood to fame, they think, oh, I'm untouchable now. And then to see somebody get like shot, is like fuck, like the hood is still here, nigga. Like I'm still in danger.
Yeah,
I don't know how to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like so now you gotta think about like what's going on in that neighborhood, what's the vibe? Because you know it's the shit we see in the news, but we don't know what the fuck's going on in the hood for real.
Do you feel like we should right now like pray for YG? Like, where's I'm trying to figure out
Hashtag pray for YG.
figure out where the direction.
We should
is.
pray for him, my
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like you
Look.
wanna get to put the hands
I
together.
say
or
we
something?
gotta pray for everybody, not just famous niggas. We don't know what he
Yeah.
did. We don't know his people.
All I do is pray for famous.
Pray for
That's
YG.
It was like, Hov, please
Drill over
protect
here,
Hov.
Hov, please protect Hov. I'm moving on, man. Y'all making fun of me now. I was just worried about a rapper.
I was just like, yeah, no, and it's not that I don't feel bad for the situation.
I mean, but yeah. Let's move on. So I'm about to get into some nerd shit. So Tyrese Gibson, you probably know him from Baby Boy. Baby Boy, the star of that shit. Tyrese is now going to be in the Marvel Universe in the new movie Morbius. I don't know if anybody don't know Morbius. It's just about this professor that turned into like a vampire, basically, in the Spider-Man universe. And now I guess Tyrese tweeted out that he's going to be in that movie now.
Nice.
I don't know if I want to see Tyrese in the Marvel Universe.
Is Jamie Foxx busy?
He's doing Spawn.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jamie Foxx is busy. They need the second best thing.
But even after that breakdown he had on fucking
really, they couldn't find
that's all we
obviously
got.
he needs
really,
he
they
needs a
couldn't
job,
find,
bro.
They couldn't find Morris Chestnut. Wait, did Morris Chestnut do one already?
That's if Tyrese is
he's
busy.
in a Tyler Perry movie, I'm sure.
Yeah,
well,
see? If Tyrese is busy, we go for if Jay's all right, here we go. If Jamie Foxx is busy, we go for Tyrese.
Mm-hmm.
If Tyrese is busy, we go for Tay Diggs. If Tay Diggs is busy, we go for Morris Chestnut.
Yes.
And then like after that, we could just put our hand in and pull up a light skinned nigga. That's just how we do.
Light skinned niggas is not at the bottom
Boris
of the fuck
Kojo.
you.
Boris Kojo.
Fuck you.
Here go Boris Kojo. You can start with that. Man.
That is actually true.
If you don't get Boris Kojo,
I think the first of the light skinned niggas
Terrence
is
Howard?
LL Cool J.
No, you got Michael Ealy. You got
Michael
LL.
Ealy's number one.
LL Cool J look like Ric Flair now. He built like him.
Woo!
Like he's a little bit.
Oh, he's locked in the what NCIS LA.
That shit
type
ended
thing?
now.
Oh, it's a wrap.
But he was on that hell a lot. So
Now he's doing the. Is he still doing the mic thing with the celebrities?
Yeah, he's still doing
lip-sync
that.
battle?
LL Cool J has been consistently getting a bag out of anybody I've ever seen.
Ever since Deep Blue Sea, they knew he was gonna be that nigga after Deep Blue Sea.
And like he
It's like, what's
consistently had a job. He ain't never been in the media for nothing.
I mean, Deliver Us from Eva is still like,
That's the worst movie I've ever seen. It was Deliver Us from Eva was the worst thing I have ever seen in a black movie.
I still get like rock hard when she does that. When she's inspecting that kitchen, she's just, if I go easy on you, I gotta go easy on everybody.
Dwayne, we ain't never gonna get a sponsor again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, but I mean Tyrese in the Marvel Universe, I don't know. I don't think he is a good actor. Tyrese.
I like him in Fast and Furious.
He was just
No, actually, Fast and the Furious
Furious
acting isn't like top notch. I'm not gonna lie.
Fast and the Furious, he was just a token black guy. Like, hey, Ludacris, we about to say black things.
Well,
like,
now him and Ludacris.
That's all it was.
Straight up, him and Ludacris replaced those two Mexican dudes that used to do funny shit together.
Oh,
now
shit,
it's
I
just
forgot about those
him
niggas.
and Ludacris. Yeah,
That's
they're
the-
like
that-
about too much color. Get them niggas out. Get out of here, dog. Exactly.
They didn't want to ride with Hector. Hector was a real nigga in the first movie. Oh, fuck that. Did you really like Tyrese?
How did Ludacris go from being just like a dude that owned a fucking like chop shop to being this high tech super genius with like knows martial arts? Like,
I mean, you own a chop shop. Ain't no telling what you get into, my nigga. Like,
And then he always gotta be the problematic person. Y'all about to fly in the sky.
And Ludacris, the only reason Ludacris got in the movie is because they replaced him for Ja Rule. They replaced Ja Rule with him.
Which
Ja
is
Rule's character,
fair.
which is the right thing to do.
thank
obviously.
God. Everybody needs
But
to get
I
rid of
just
Ja
think, like,
Rule.
you're right.
Mute Ja Rule.
Hashtag mute
They done
Ja
forgot
Rule.
about it. Now the Fast and the Furious is just got The Rock and Jason Statham. Two motherfuckers that had nothing to do with nothing to begin with.
Fast and the Furious
at
is
all.
done.
Just,
I love the Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's just a stunt. I mean,
Like,
you guys
I
don't know if you guys are looking for this character development. it's a racing
Well, I mean,
movie.
okay, I mean,
it's
no.
a movie about cars. It's
Nobody's saying all of that.
I mean,
Just-
I understand.
arguing
I
about the
understand-
character.
I understand
Yeah.
where he's coming from.
the
I understand
point
where he's
is,
coming from.
yeah.
the characters are interchangeable, and also they get a good cast. They're like the young Expendables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a way. But it's not the same story from the first three.
I mean, sometimes niggas get tired of street racing and they want to do a backflip
blow
with a
up
tank.
the world. It just
Sometimes they want to do a backflip with a tank, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
if you go over 200 miles per hour in a Mitsubishi, you want to do a backflip in a tank, my nigga. That's
Why all Vin Diesel's movies got to connect to each other? Can he just do like
Yeah.
separate movies? Like watch. He gonna work in that time he was a babysitter or CIA in one of these fucking Fast and
You
Furious.
gonna pull up with
movies.
the car with Paul
That
Walker
shit with
and
all
shit.
the
after He drove off on Paul Walker. He went to his babysitting job. He went,
Exactly.
I think the whole universe of Fast and the Furious is destroyed after Paul Walker's death, and I think they're trying to do spin-offs to make us forget about the actual, storyline that matters. I've said this on the podcast. I've said this on the podcast many of times. James know how I feel. I don't want to see any Fast and the Furious fucking spin-off. It's filler.
Well,
it has nothing to add to the storyline. The only thing I liked was Tokyo Drift. I liked that personally. And it was
Bow Wow was there. He's your favorite rapper?
No, I like Cleveland represented. Cleveland all day.
Stop it.
Cleveland everywhere.
Cleveland and Tokyo, baby.
Cleveland! This is for you!
But the only thing is that this has something totally different. They're just trying to get another cash cow before they end the whole franchise. They're not going to make another
The
franchise.
franchise ended after 2.
Yeah, after Too Fast, Too
because he was an undercover cop. Now then they became secret agents and soldiers. No, I'm sorry, I can't go. I can't rock
yes, exactly.
And now they're like the go-to team to save the world. Like it's like crazy
right.
shit.
He was like, here's some
it's
fast
a
cars.
fake world.
What's
It's like in
going
your
on,
little
man?
goofy ass Marvel worlds and shit like that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Yo, get him the fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're going to be at the movie, all right? Don't act like you ain't going to be at the movie.
I am.
Avengers Endgame.
You're going to see that Endgame.
Hey, this is probably the most like he's defended a series ever. He's like, I don't know, guys. I kind of like this. Like, this is like, no, fuck that shit.
Exactly. He really...
He's like, fuck you guys, comic books, all right?
We look like we got comments.
And I've
shit
never
on this
owned a
motherfucker.
car.
We do.
I can't even read them bits.
Dominique is
Fast
really
and the
big
Furious.
into it.
She loves it.
She
No, she said,
No, wait, she's
boo,
going to. All right,
Fast and
well,
Furious.
fuck,
Wait,
all right,
James-
get out of here then. We don't need her.
But that's just really getting mad over Fast and the Furious.
getting mad about the fact you.
I've never even drove a car.
It's nothing about that movie that's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
a.
awesome. I see guys do stunts and shit like that. They have motorcycle guys. They're jumping off buildings.
Yeah.
Hot ladies are fucking kicking ass.
Then go join a fraternity. It's the same shit.
All right,
Like,
well, I
it's-
want to see. Why can't I watch? Why can't I, as a person, have this? If you guys have your little world with your capes, why can't I have my world?
Why you gotta say that?
He's right. Equality. He's right.
I
He's
am.
right.
This is a
See,
vast
see what I'm
universe.
saying?
Let my nigga get his shit off. Let my
I'm
nigga
just
get my
saying,
shit off.
like, we wanna, if you guys want your capes
Yeah.
and all that stuff,
Okay.
I want my guys with his like
Word.
I mean, no one has hydraulics anymore, but I wish they bring
Word.
them back. But it's like it's just another world that we have. It's nothing.
True.
I will say,
I
I will
ran
say,
out of
listen,
steam, but
Well,
I was
I
there.
will
I
say,
had a
look,
lot of
I
emotions.
You did your
defend,
shit, King.
It's okay.
It's okay. I defend
All
the
right.
Transformers franchise with the same emotion.
Fuck
I
them,
feel
man.
the same.
Okay, we got
Tyrese was there too.
Wait,
Tyrese was there too.
Bang bang. All right,
Get that back, bro.
Tyrese is in every terrible franchise. Every terrible.
Because Jamie Foxx is busy.
Jamie Foxx be.
That's all that is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Jamie Foxx, we need you to do this movie. Nah, I'm
Nah,
kind
I'm-
of chilling, Joe.
Tyrese be happy as hell.
Dominique is shit.
But now you're getting Jamie Foxx when you
Right.
can't get.
What is
Mar-
that? What
yeah.
is
He
Dominic?
went-
What
hey,
is
he
Dominic
went hard.
saying?
Thank
you.
I can't read it because I got no glasses.
She
Like,
said, "Fuck your comic book."
Yeah,
She's
fuck
just
comic
repeating-
book.
she's
Yeah, she's
repeating
repeating me. She's fucking with
Yeah,
me.
bro, that's
No
yo,
offense to her.
yo.
I did kind of go.
oh
at
my
you
God,
kinda hard.
Dominique! Dominique, are you from Cleveland too?
Damn.
Get that.
Like you gotta say you think racing cars is better than the whole Marvel
He'd
universe.
rather race a car than fly.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't like heights, so it works out perfect.
I mean, I'd rather do a backflip with a tank than fly also.
See, now you're starting to see it now.
Yeah.
Now, if you ride, I bet if you actually
Where's this-
rode
where's
in
this
one of those
podcast
cars,
going?
and one of those Fast and Furious cars, some guy drifting around.
This
in
all
circles,
came off
doing
of YG.
donuts.
How do we get? Can I see this? How do we get from?
This docket,
Where
y'all
does
got
dog get
all
from YG?
It went to Tyrese being in the Marvel universe.
there-
And he
okay.
doesn't want he doesn't want Tyrese in the Marvel universe because he feels like every franchise Tyrese is in, it's shitty.
It's
But
shitty.
I feel
Poison
like
it?
no, because Tyrese is a national
Name one
treasure.
franchise. Name one franchise he was good in.
It's a worldwide
Baby Boy.
franchise.
Baby Boy. All you
Baby
had to do
Boy-
was eat pussy and be a
Baby
shitty
boy,
boyfriend.
Baby Boy is a franchise.
I
for
can do
sure,
that on a
yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Like you know what I mean? Like that's it's
He
just
he represented us, the pussy eaters that like tacos.
And I'm telling you, Transformers was dope as hell. All
It
right, stop
wasn't.
sleeping on
it
Transformers.
was
okay?
more than
Exactly.
meets the eye.
It really was, man. It
He
really
was there
dog.
more than Shia LaBeouf.
Exactly. He fired Megan Fox, and she was like, "This franchise is not gonna last without me," and it did not skip.
Nobody
a beat,
gave a
all
fuck
right?
about Transformers.
And then nobody cared about
James.
that other girl. And then he just got rid of
Transformers.
everybody, you know what I mean? Transformers.
From the 80s or from now?
From
Now.
now.
I mean, what are you looking
that.
for?
Thank you.
What are y'all looking
See
for?
what I'm
All
saying?
right, it's robots. I feel,
It's
No,
noise.
look, and then they only want their world. Only their world can thrive. Nobody else can have like their own
I
little.
mean, I do love
Transformers
Marvel,
world.
but yeah, exactly.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
How
I'm
come
sorry.
How come Transformers can't get any love at all?
Because it's a
Why y'all niggas
objectively
working over here?
bad.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? It's like,
I'm
wanna
not,
break-
I'm
you-
not
you-
defending G.I. Joe.
You want me to break down?
Damn.
Hold on, you want to break down Fast and the Furious? With like, why is it a shitty movie?
If
Oh,
they, not a
sure.
shitty movie. It's probably the only of
Nah.
its kind. It's like the step up of racing cars.
It's like the down south version of Star Wars. It's like we had these really crazy cars.
Wow,
And we
that's
broke old
disrespectful
Vin
to
Diesel
Star
out of
Wars
Dread.
for sure, man.
I just don't think you have an open mind, bro. I don't think
It's Jay-Z, Marvel, fucking, was it Apple for you too?
he's
motherfucker?
been
You
so
just-
close-minded in here. We're gonna do
Nigga,
some.
what?
We're supposed to go running too. He dodged me. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. You just need to get some air to that.
What
head
did she
too.
say? What Dominique say?
Versus Lex Luthor.
Tyrese
It's
is
like, yeah,
weak.
see?
Thank you,
All
Dominique.
right,
Tyrese
sure.
is
All
weak.
right, well, whatever. Oh, you trying to take
Well,
another
no,
black man's job?
Damn.
How come we can't get it?
Hey, I mean,
Exactly.
Tyrese need to get back in the booth, drop a couple more classics and shit. You know.
If he's not doing his Marvel movie, he making them videos where he crying and then cooking like
He
like
wants to see
croissants
his
and shit
daughter,
for people.
goddammit.
See his daughter.
Exactly. So like, give him something to do.
I mean, remember when he was internet famous and he was like doing all that inspirational shit after Paul Walker died?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
cool. And then like, you know,
That ran its
course.
He was cool into the
Now,
chase.
now Will Smith done
shitty.
light skinned that up and took that whole
Light
bag.
skinning
Whoa.
that up.
Exactly.
Whoa. No.
So, yeah,
Well, Will
exactly.
Smith is brown. He's the octoroon. He in the middle. He can't. You
Actor,
can't.
actor.
We have plenty of black men that can be actors.
Well, let's on a positive note for everybody. Like, it's nice that the Marvel universe has diversity
Listen,
in it.
first of all, you call Michael B. Jordan before you call any of these motherfuckers.
God,
so,
bro.
you know,
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael
would've
B.
been
Jordan
winning.
is two Marvel superheroes already.
What about Chris fucking Evans? He was
His-
the
Chris
Torch
Evans,
and fucking Captain America. He was two.
What about,
Everybody is
what,
two.
Ryan
You have-
Reynolds got to be
Ryan-
got to be a
right.
DC and a Marvel.
Exactly.
person,
You
know
telling
what
me a
I'm
black man can't break? Oh shit. Nobody saw that. You know, black- You said a black man can't break the rules, man?
No, I mean that's
Yeah.
what the rules are. But like Tyrese needs the time in Disney. Tyrese needs it. He needs the check.
Let him in, man.
Well, Disney also took The Simpsons.
Disney's got everything.
That's
man.
cool. I mean, yeah, New World Order. Goddamn it! When they bring back Walt Disney's head, I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
It's like,
So you think, wait, so ain't that scary though? They taking everything.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's beyond my pay grade. Disney, I know you're listening. Hire me.
Exactly.
Hire
No,
me.
They're doing the right thing.
I am down for the New
Exactly.
World
You
Order.
know
Just
why
don't
you-
have me
you know
humping
why you
ghost
scared
One of my
cabins.
roommates moved out to go work for Disney. I haven't seen from him, heard from him. I don't ask questions.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, that's,
Orlando,
that's,
dude, it's freaky down there.
it's the Federation right
Oh,
there. That
rap.
dude is there.
Hire me, dog.
It's like you down with the mouse dog.
Why
and
you
I can
seems-
sing Disney. I
He
can
seems
sing.
happy. Listen, I'm not gonna go down there and look for him. You happy? All right, dude. You know Disney's got it. I'm going to visit the
But
park
you-
in a couple of months.
Be
You know
careful,
what I'm saying?
Be careful. Don't say Disney too much on this pod.
She'll take this podcast.
I was like, Mickey Mouse gonna
I
come
mean,
through
how
one
much
of
they
these TV
paying?
screens.
Please.
But okay, but like put it this way: would y'all play for that Disney Plus?
Yes.
Nah,
Yes.
Why? What?
I'm
It's
just gonna get somebody else.
$9.
So they did
It's
confirm
$7.
$7.
Yeah.
Before they hike it up.
It doesn't matter. We get it now.
I'll say that's what
Get
Netflix.
grandfathered
That's how
in.
Netflix started with
So they-
$7.
all they-
Hulu was free when I was in high school.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it's
I
now
remember that.
costs.
I remember that. But I
Just because if you joined in from the beginning, don't mean that it ain't gonna charge you up.
I mean, it got better.
you could just bootleg the shit anyway.
I'm just gonna-
Oh, don't say that. Don't Disney. I
No,
would
Disney.
never. I
Disney.
would
We
never bootleg
anything Disney.
We the hood nerds.
Ever.
What the fuck?
No.
Sony,
Exactly.
yes. Viacom, maybe. Disney,
Hey Disney. Hey Disney.
Yo, Venom, I'm bootlegging that all day.
Right?
How you think I watch Venom, nigga?
Exactly.
I was
That's
definitely-
Sony.
I
It's
was
Sony
definitely-
for sure. Exactly.
I was definitely in my house.
Venom is Sony, man.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Exactly.
Okay, this
all
is a
the
wild.
X-Men's you can bootleg those.
This is a
alright.
wild episode. Anyway, so I forgot even the point. Y'all niggas is fucking crazy.
We don't own the rights to this music, baby.
But no, Disney Plus. It was definitely Disney Plus. So Disney Plus, they got new shows. So they're gonna have the Loki series,
Okay.
and this is the one I hate though. They have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is a real show.
Why do you not like it?
Oh, they're gonna do like some buddy cop shit.
That's what I'm saying. What is it?
Give
Let
me
'em.
that all day.
Yes.
What do you think they're gonna do? Except
Buddy
for-
cop shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Have
cop
you
shit,
have you
I'm
even read the comic with those two?
I don't want to.
See, if you don't have a reference
boys,
to it,
man.
then like you just gotta let it
the
flow.
Falcon,
Boys,
the
man.
Falcon ain't do nothing but be
Cap
like
was
a
holding
good-
them back, man. I'm telling you, he's holding them back.
It's
Thank
both
you.
a Captain America sidekicking it.
Exactly.
I'm okay with
Literally
that.
doing
I
what
hate
they
the
want.
Falcon though. I think
I'm
that's
okay
a
with
really
Whoa,
whack
slow
character.
down. No.
The
Like
Falcon.
for real. Like
No,
him with the little wings and shit. It's like whack,
He's
bro.
the Falcon. What else is he gonna do?
He
He
wasn't even.
fucking bird wings, dude. That's
wasn't
whack
even
Dude, Winter
invited,
Soldier
man.
got the metal arm though.
That's
like, exactly. You know
badass.
it's gonna be mad masturbation.
Wait till the Falcon is Captain America. It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. That's what happens.
When they do what?
Yeah,
Or
Falcon.
Bucky.
Falcon becomes the Captain America.
We don't know
Oh, all
who's
right.
going to be Captain
He's next
America.
up, baby.
He was in the comics. He was.
They
Captain
were
America.
both
That's happens in the
Captain
comics.
America in the comics. Bucky was Captain America too.
That's what the series is gonna be
okay,
about.
the
They're
Shield-
gonna be.
I
They're
don't
gonna be.
like that.
The
They're
Shield
gonna be
as a whole,
sharing
it
the
just be
suit.
going for
That's-
anybody, G.
Well, I mean, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Cause look at the DC shows.
Mhm.
It's not really marketed well. It's pretty low budget. You seen that with Titans? Have you ever seen Titans?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's-
just got
it's-
that subscription.
It's
The new
really bad looking. It's in Detroit. I just don't want to low.
I think that's really all
Yeah.
that makes it bad, right? It's just that it's in
it could have been
Detroit.
that or Cleveland. So I
Yes.
don't know.
Exactly.
Speaking of DC, I just saw the Justice League versus the Fatal Five.
Fatal Five. Yeah.
Yeah.
how
Was it
that?
good?
It was okay. It was like, you know, it was most definitely a different universe than what we're used to in the animated universe of DC. But it was the main person on there was Green Lantern, the girl. I don't know her name actually, but yeah, she was the main point. She was supposed to be one of the most legendary Green Lanterns to come out, so it's a lot of diversity in there. You know, her antics were archived in the future library of superheroes.
Oh, it is on DC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, I really think their animated is just flawless. DC.
It's okay.
No, DC animated is better than any other superhero animated ever.
True.
They have a monopoly with that shit. Marvel could never touch that shit.
Well, if they tried, but you see they budget.
They have tried. They did the Avengers like years ago. And that flopped.
It didn't flop. They basically like, hey, we could do better with the live action. Live action was basically the same thing.
True. I mean, but that's the only thing DC got for it's going. Because like we want the Young Justice, we need the movies for Justice League and shit like that. But as far as for Marvel just I don't know if they can do TV shows right. Because if you really,
I mean, the Netflix TV shows are dope, man. Well,
Was
They're
it?
boring.
do you see what they did with Iron Fist? Like we love Luke Cage, but it's like
I mean, okay, so Iron Fist, they fucked it up on the first season, but they got it right the second.
oh
season,
yeah, at the end when
you know what
instead
I'm
of his
saying?
hands, it
But
was
then
two
the
gold
end, but
guns.
it was like it was just like that's really what made me mad. But the Punisher, come on, y'all didn't watch the Punisher?
I mean, I don't want to see all that
Punisher was
white.
dope. Come on,
That was the
Yeah,
first
it was
time,
supposed
man.
to.
We watched
yeah,
that in the car
exactly.
together.
That's how we became friends. All right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Mass murder brings niggas
Yeah,
together.
exactly. But that one was good. I mean, I like Daredevil. I liked all 3 seasons of Daredevil. You know what I mean? So,
Daredevil
like,
was cool.
yeah.
Daredevil was well written.
Only thing I
Yeah.
didn't understand about Daredevil is how you fight 12 niggas with no problem, but once you get in a one-on-one, you getting fucked up.
like,
He get,
Oh yeah.
get thrown out a window and shit. Like,
but I think they did a lot for like fight choreography.
Yeah,
when they like track the fight the whole
Yeah,
way.
one shot fight scenes weren't being done before. that
Man,
Daredevil
so
thing, man.
Daredevil really amped it up with that. But you can't really put it on Marvel. You know what I mean? That was
True.
just more or less for like the director and the fight choreographers and things
Daredevil's superpower is a strong ass chin. That's what that is.
like that. Boy, as much as that nigga get knocked down,
He was getting fucked up a lot. But
he like a Cubs fan out there. He ain't gonna get me down.
oh, bias, good.
Like shit like that. But I mean, just don't trust Marvel TV shows. They couldn't even
Yeah.
do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right. They
Well,
could not do
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
what happened to Agent Carter?
I mean, she died in the future. We kind of don't care what
We
happened.
knew.
to her.
Yeah, we was like, yeah, we just saw you.
They had a
old-
whole TV show about it. No, they canceled.
Didn't nobody care what she was gonna do in
Right.
the time she was waiting for. I'm like, really? Come on.
I'll wait for you, and I'll stay busy.
Exactly.
It was a plot hole.
She had 10 years and she needed to hang it up. All right,
Right.
those are the rules. Okay.
Right. Find another super soldier to throw it at.
Exactly.
So I mean, this is my point. Let's get into it. This is my point. How much do we trust Marvel TV? We trust Marvel movies. How much do we trust Marvel TV?
Shit, now that they got Disney money, it's a wrap, nigga. New World Order.
I trust DC TV more than Marvel TV.
That's
for
all I'm
sure.
saying.
Like, I really like
That's-
the Flash. I like Arrow. I like,
And it's not hating. It's just like DC has a lot of great TV content. Marvel tried and it failed.
What? Well, all their important names are in movies. They don't put like their real names out on TV shows.
What, we gonna have
Yeah.
like a Wakanda reality show on Disney? Y'all making it sound like it's a fun house over
Well,
there.
Marvel makes that killing in the cartoon shit because just like you said, Disney owning it, they fucking flood. Do you watch a Disney Kids channel from time to time? Like it's flooded with nothing but Marvel this, Marvel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but
You
those,
know what
but
I mean?
those,
It's
those
like Hulk and Thor go to the grocery store. Like it's straight up like they just. I'm telling you, go to this. It's
No, I
all
know what
over
you're
the place,
talking
man.
about, but
Yeah,
it's not.
so-
It's not like.
Yeah, they don't necessarily need to have the live action TV like that. You know what I mean? Compared to
True.
what I think DC. That's my take on it. You know what I mean? If I had to look at it,
I get it. I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but
Yeah.
live action TV.
Well,
That's a
It's
whole
not the-
different bag.
the
But
thing
it
is-
ain't where they going though. It's just
Yeah.
like they too big. They're a global thing. They're not about to go and downsize into like TV. Like
Yeah.
TV is like pennies and shit. Like these niggas real money.
yeah, I mean with the movies and shit. I mean the movies are the only things keeping the movie industry alive. Really,
Low
like, we
key.
don't have to go to the theater at all.
I think it's.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes it difficult
when
to
I'm
drop movies now because of superhero movies.
What?
Like fucking Quentin Tarantino just dropped a new movie, and I'm just like, I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and
I don't
it
know.
looks amazing. But when I saw it, I'm like, damn, that's the first trailer I saw where it's not just direct.
Do I gotta go to the theater? I mean, honestly, like right now, like tell me this isn't the truth. Unless it's a Star Wars or a Marvel movie, do you feel like you have to go to a theater to watch it?
If it's not like a Star
If
Wars,
it's not one of those two things.
no, I mean, I like
Jordan Peele.
I like our
Well, Jordan Peele.
Jordan
All right.
Peele.
You know he's getting
But-
the gun for the brothers.
We've been spoiled because it's like it tells you what it is. It's like Get Out. This is a black movie. You need to watch it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or it's like this is Avengers. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
I saw Quentin Tarantino. It's like I have a choice. Jesus, but this is the first time I had a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how
yeah.
much superhero movies have like kind of they've done it for 10 years and we just been cool with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a superhero exhaustion finna happen where it's just like we just gonna get tired of seeing superhero movies. Like after Avengers, Endgame.
I hope y'all keep doing. I hope y'all keep going to Marvel movies, and because it helps.
Why are you saying y'all when you can go?
Y'all,
I mean,
exactly,
yeah,
because I would be right here about Fast and Furious.
Yeah, because I have the movie theater open to myself all the time.
He's like, yeah, go to your superhero
Exactly.
movie. Look at your dudes in tights and capes. I'm gonna watch this tank flip.
He fall asleep hoping Vin Diesel give him a Corona and call him family. It's your beer now.
Crack that
Radescu.
lime in there.
I mean, I guess to the point, just so we can end it. I feel like we have to see a lot more coming out for the content for DC. We have to see a lot more of who's writing this. Like that's what really that's going to speak out to me to see how much they care about this Loki series, how much they're going to put out for this Falcon and Winter Soldier, because you could really ruin the characters that we grown to love for 10 years if you do it the wrong way. Yes, you see
No.
that in a TV show all the time. You see that all the time. It's like the fantasy that we built up. These are real actors.
Okay.
Clarence. This is Clarence from 8 Mile that's doing
Hey,
the show.
you see he had good parents. Look at him working for the Avengers, and Eminem is fighting
Exactly.
other white people in the booth.
But it's like these we have to
funny.
see how it progresses. And I'll just leave it at that. But next, we're going back to music. Drake is on tour right now
yes.
in Europe. He caught himself in some more heat, as you can say. One of the bigger rappers, his name is Wiley in London. He's like the Hove to them. He pretty much called out Drake in one of his pictures on Instagram, said that he's a culture vulture. Saying that he's taken from Britain's rap scene and he's just vulturing that shit.
That's
They basically trying to call him Post Malone in Britain,
Oh yeah, I mean,
which is
Well,
hurtful.
that kind of makes sense.
Hurtful for who?
What's Drake doing? His own man's not hot or something like that? Like what is he?
I mean, he
like,
do
what-
go in on his British accent.
Yeah,
Like the man them ting.
yeah, and then he brought a lot of like UK rappers on tour with him, which are respectable UK tours. But the thing is that Drake is not a culture vulture.
Yeah.
What's the most hardest thing you could do in hip hop? Oh yeah, let me put some Britain niggas on a song.
That's some mob boss type shit. You come in, you buy out the shit, you find niggas that are hot to you,
Yeah.
and you already hot global. So to get love inside the place that you about to invade, you get the hottest niggas you know.
Yeah.
You work with them.
Sound like Britain to
You
me.
put money in their pockets.
I mean,
Then
it
they'll
sounds like
vouch
the
for you.
music game in general.
Exactly. See, Drake know the game. He already took over America. He can do
Yep.
no wrong in America. Now
Yep.
he's like, shit, I'm going to take over UK. Next is Australia. Next is what? China? Japan?
You think ain't no gonna be no Japan? You think
Yo,
Drake gonna
no,
go to?
no,
You think
Japan-
Drake gonna go to Japan?
Oh, he already out
Yo,
there.
Japanese, they love rappers, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's their shit down there.
Yeah.
I mean,
It might be harder for China, but Japan for sure.
That's a
he
bigger-
can get in there.
that's a bigger conversation.
China don't really fuck with black people
Drake
like
will
that.
rap
but
over that
it's
techno
like-
shit.
But no,
Me no, yeah.
but that's a bigger conversation we can have though. Like
Yeah.
listening to rap in different continents, we always get like our American rap, which is the home base, obviously.
That's true.
But there's a lot of great London rappers who listen to gigs and stuff like that. I commend Drake for doing that because to bridge the gap is a hard fucking thing to do. You know what I mean?
Why not grow your brand? I mean, at this point, I think we're long past the days of like you got to stay true to like your whole like where you come from and holding this one
like, I don't
style
get-
and everything. Like
I
now
don't-
it's about growing your brand and building your network and everything like that. So
I don't get why we won't listen to Britain rap when it's a different vibe, it's a different story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't understand that story. The only reason we'll listen to it is because of the funny accent.
yeah,
Yeah.
They just
and
flip,
maybe
they-
Drake is trying to get it.
Yeah, he
us
brought
to
brought
listen
back
to it,
Top
you know what I
Boy,
mean?
which is like the Wire for Britain, which is kind of funny. But like it's like a hood show,
Yeah.
showing like how the projects are. And Drake brought that back for season 4. It's like it's a real community out there that we don't really recognize as like a hood. We think just because they from London, everything is sweet.
They don't fuck with us no way.
They fuck with us.
No.
They get their whole swag from us. Stop it.
What do you mean? Every clothing brand that rappers promote is from there.
That's fashion. Fashion is different from hip hop, man. Fashion is different from
They're
hip-hop.
intertwining
He
it.
just mad. I'm telling you, man. He mad because Drake is light skinned. That's what it comes down to.
Now we go back to this color
Wow.
debate.
I see how it feels, Jarrell, when niggas turn on you.
You
Yeah,
see
that's-
that? It's the chair. It's the chair. Every time a nigga sit in that chair and they just turn evil on me. Rodescu ain't said a word since he been here.
I don't know. We just had a fight with Rodescu over Fast and the Furious. He's
yeah, exactly.
I'm real serious about
like,
that.
I got all the DVDs.
This is a very angry
I haven't gotten over that.
This is a very angry ass podcast.
Fast and Furious.
All right, well let's slow it down real quick. Get into some more nerdity. Nerdity, I like that word. So Old Man Logan is gone from the MCU. Basically, if you don't know who Old Man Logan is, this is Wolverine, different universe. He's an older guy. He's dead now in the MCU. So now there's only Wolverine, just
Our
he's
universe.
in our universe now.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, he earned it. He been through so much. The Hulk family killed his family on some fuck shit. He went on a whole adventure to get the rent money. Came back, his family was slaughtered and ate.
I like how you tell Marvel stories.
Hold on, real quick. You said MCU. Do you mean Earth 616?
Yeah, Earth 616.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he's gone, and Wolverine is back to normal because if anybody didn't know, Wolverine supposedly died when he got antimanium. How you said it?
Adamantium?
Whatever that word is. Got it like all over him.
And he, at the time he had lost his powers, so he wasn't invincible. He didn't have, he couldn't heal.
Mm-hmm.
He was tired, and then he got dipped.
He got dipped in the same steel that made his claws, so he's just like stuck like as a statue.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
But
it
he
was a
went
tear
out.
jerker.
He went out in the black with a bang.
with a motherfucking bang. A lot of niggas lost their life. But yeah, so I mean, it's gone. I mean, I think the only reason they created Old Man Logan is for Hugh Jackman. That's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
To keep that man around a little bit and just introduce because it's easier to introduce a new Wolverine while the old Wolverine's still there. It's an easier way to
How many
transition.
times he gonna die as Wolverine? Because he died in the live action Logan already.
There's
so
actually a comic with that where it explains why Wolverine can't die, but
It's a whole lot of things. We can talk hours about that. But I think whoever the new Wolverine is, they're gonna need that because we love Hugh Jackman so much as Wolverine. We've been dealing with him for like what?
a long time,
Nah,
damn near 20 years.
Let him retire, dude.
Nah,
Let him
just
retire.
move on. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you're right. He's probably tired. Like
Exactly.
Joe, Wolverine
He's
has
tired of
gotten
bad scripts, really.
Wolverine has gotten swoller than he did in the first
Each
movie, which
time.
was supposed to be based in the present. Like,
Yeah. I'm sure you get tired of playing a role. Like even like when Tobey Maguire was playing Spider-Man, by the third one he was literally like, "Yo, I can't fucking do it."
Redescue.
man,
If you keep
Hey,
bringing
I'm
up
telling
fucking
you,
Spider-Man
I didn't
3.
bring it up.
I
He
can't.
brought it
You know
up.
what I'm
He
saying?
brought it up.
You ain't have to make that
Yeah,
sound,
Because
nigga.
you guys know what it is.
Wait, do you like Spider-Man?
He
3?
likes Spider-Man 3. He's a fucking weirdo from
No,
Cleveland.
Man, dude.
whoa,
Talk
be
about.
cool, damn.
See all these
And
he's like, "Oh, why won't you be on my side?" It's
Spider-Man with the dancing and the black suit.
I bring up street racing. He's like, "Yo, the franchise is whack."
Because Tyrese is in it. I keep telling you
Tyrese
that.
isn't a bad actor.
Tyrese
He's
is not the
just-
only thing bringing that franchise down.
He's that dude that just crashes the party and be like, ah, fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
He did fuck up Dr. Dre's deal.
just by partying with him. He
Yeah.
fucks up franchises, even beats, nigga.
Damn.
Anyway, I mean, back to the main.
That's funny.
Well, I want to get into this week's Thought of the Week. So, this Thought of
He
the Week.
does that with no drops.
He does it. So you got a soundboard right down there. You just gotta go. Boop.
I got to time
Sorry.
myself. All right. This week's Thought of the Week is Joe Biden.
He
Joe
practiced.
Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Why is Joe Biden thought of the week, Ty?
I mean, he want to be president and shit, but he being weird. He's being weird.
Hold on, wait. Explain.
Still being weird or like?
All right.
just-
Explain what
you
the
know?
weird is.
All right, women
'cause
just
I don't
came
know.
out, and it's like, it's not that he touched them inappropriately, but it's kind of like breaking personal boundaries, like, you know, personal space boundaries. Like, you know, have you ever like gave somebody a hug
And
or whatever,
They
shook
stayed in
somebody's hand?
Stayed in the
Yeah.
hug too long.
Yeah, he's the type of person that'll pull you in and kiss you on the forehead. It was like, nice to meet you, young man.
Like strange men.
Not men, like women. One girl, he smelt the back of her head, or he kissed the back of her head, and then the other one, he did like
Was
an
it like
Eskimo
his
kiss.
family?
So does
No,
that mean
these
he
are
can't
people-
be president?
These
You know
are
what I'm
people he
saying?
meets out in the street. Like, don't kiss my forehead.
Yeah.
No,
Does that mean
Like,
he
these
can't
people
be
don't want
president?
that kiss.
Are they forgetting my man in the office is grabbing by the pussy, dude?
He's
So
not-
now
and
all of a sudden
He's not normal.
And
you
also-
can't even shake my hand now.
And then remember when Obama was in,
Yeah.
and then everybody was talking about how they will fuck Joe Biden?
Yeah,
like
that
that's
he
what they were
was
all
sexy
talking
Joe for the
about.
whole
It was
thing.
sexy Joe, and then he's like, "What
Yeah,
up?"
that's
And now
exactly.
everybody's like, "No, we don't fuck with you now. Now you're a creep."
It's not, no.
that's
not
Nah,
a creep. Not a creep.
Bullshit, man.
Not a creep. But, you know, first impressions are very important. You only have one chance to do
Yeah,
that.
by smelling
This
the
is
back of your head is
Exactly.
an impression.
It was
It's
the whole
see,
thing.
It's a bad
Parks and
impression.
Rec half the their jokes were about having sex
Dude,
with
this
Joe
is the
Biden.
red side. This is the Republicans. They're trying to flip the story on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying
Look,
to keep him
we
down.
just- look, and here's the thing.
Do you think he's a creep?
Here's the thing.
Is he
See, here's the thing. Niggas think they done seen something. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until I get good.
That's what Joe
All right.
Biden is saying before every
Right.
yes.
Okay. So the thing is, they told him about it, and he addressed it in a weird ass video. Like, he had like a nice full body view, you know, the camera on him and shit.
Oh, shit.
He had his
Oh,
legs
my
crossed,
God.
like, you know, somebody's sexy uncle. And he was like, look, I don't see anything wrong with a little bump and grind. No, we're building a personal connection. I'm a very personable
He
dude.
said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on, dude. He's like 70-something.
He's
He was born
70.
in 1942.
Then
What
he
do you
should know better.
We gotta stop letting presidents be so old when
Yeah.
they run. They gotta, cause
Oh,
they
yeah.
just you lose
Yeah,
your shit.
we are. Yeah, also,
I agree.
That too.
I
Like, we
agree.
gotta
Because
just
you
be
come on,
okay.
dude. Every old person you talk to, they're like touching you, and you're just like, "What is?"
Have
this
you seen
about
him
that,
at-
man?
I keep him at
He's
arm's
just
length.
an old ass man.
Have you
Like,
been to a
that's it.
retirement home? You know how many creepy niggas be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
man, come here."
That's all they
One
do, man.
fucking with 1 tooth.
Yeah.
But see, do you want that man to be your president? Do you want that creepy old man
No, I
grabbing
agree,
the
I
nerd's
agree with
booty?
Jarrell.
I
We should
think-
have younger presidents.
So
Like
Dominique,
Andrew Yang. Andrew-
Dominique just jumped in and said, just because Trump is a creep does not mean we need more creeps to be president.
Exactly.
Kablam.
Is she calling?
Nobody
and
said
also,
we
is she
need
calling-
more creeps.
But he's
I'm
not a
just
creep.
saying-
He's
in
not
all
a creep.
caps,
Yeah.
he is a creep in all caps. Y'all crazy.
Exactly.
Damn.
He's a creep. He's
Yeah.
a creep. I don't.
I wouldn't say he's a creep.
Dominique is right.
Dominique is
Damn.
right.
The end.
Dominique is right. I think they need to lower that fucking age to younger. Like Andrew Yang is a man that knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yang
He knows what he. Hey,
I mean, if you throw $12,000 at me every month, then yeah, I kind of
not
vote for you.
12.
A year.
A year. He
A
12.
year? Wait, $12K a year?
It's $1,000 a month.
Yes.
$12K a year.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
it's harder to.
He's saying that's what the president should make.
No, that's what he's giving
every
us.
American citizen over 18 years old
Yes.
without disability will
Yeah,
get.
baby, Yang Gang.
because his point is
Yang Gang, baby, Yang Gang, we out here.
Free money. Yeah.
This is why he won't be president if you don't see it.
It's
Like,
like,
Yang,
Yang,
baby,
Yang,
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 baby.
I was like, all right, we have a.
I don't know what that was.
But
have a logo.
look, Joe Biden, stop acting like a creep. And now you thought of the week.
That's
I'll get it.
y'all
We
gonna
gotta
have to-
work on that.
y'all gotta
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah,
That
get
was
some better
Ty's
ones.
start of the week.
Yeah.
But back to Andrew Yang. He wants to, because he said we have to pay student loans and things of that sort. Millennials, we have more debt.
Yeah.
So to level it out, especially because we got to pay rent, that's why so many millennials like living with our moms and all that shit. Like 15 people in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment.
If there's 15 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment,
You in Harlem.
you tweaking. You could have bought a condo with that type of money. 15 people,
Nah,
$100 a pop.
It's some real expensive places around, especially in New York. How many roommates you see that'd be like in a fucking project building?
like 7,
Seven,
I've
eight.
seen up to 8.
7 is a good limit, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you need that money kind of ease over, you know what I mean? Because you don't know, if you could pay rent every month because you like, oh, do I do student loans or do I just live on a fucking street? You know what I mean?
That's what you get for going to college, and that makes you thought of the week.
You're going to let that one down. What's that car crash? Can you get that key?
No, do the no, the
All
horns
right.
would have been better.
Nah.
Nah. But it's too late. Don't do it.
You crashed that bitch. And it burned. Anyway,
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong trumpets. All right.
Pretty good though.
all right, let's keep moving. Ty joke bombed terribly.
Oops.
But
I did
anyway,
it
so
again.
back to the DC universe where TV is great.
Yeah.
Very great. So Tom Welling is, if you don't know who Tom Welling is, he was in Superman on Smallville, which is your shit.
It's my shit,
It's
though.
your shit too.
All 10 seasons, baby.
So now he's confirmed to be back on the last season of Arrow. He hasn't confirmed if he's gonna be Superman, but he definitely will be in
Nah,
that
he's not
final.
gonna be Superman.
I think he
Didn't
could.
they already have Superman?
Yeah, they do have one. Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
DC,
in that
like
universe.
DC television universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one that comes in
In
with
the
Supergirl.
Arrowverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they never showed his face. I thought
Nah,
they
he
just-
showed up.
He
Okay.
showed up. Yeah. He got
he's like a
him
normal
and
character. And
yeah.
now CW owns that thing now, so
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
so yeah.
All
I
the
think-
ugly Superman's gonna come out the woodwork.
Yeah.
Come on, we had Dean Cain.
Dean Cain was the best Superman.
He really was.
Other
But
than,
Dean Cain was the
yes.
best Superman.
Yes, Dean
Yeah,
Cain was the best
he
Superman.
was the
He
best
could
Superman.
fly,
he can fly. It took you 10 seasons.
and
to see
he's
it.
still walking.
Oh man, no.
That was foul.
Did you even watch Smallville?
I did, but I
Smallville,
prefer
you
my.
watch it, man.
Look, that's Clark Kent. I'm talking about Superman.
He was Superman in the last episode.
No, just because you
You
spray paint a
waited
T-shirt does not make
10
you Superman.
years to see that shit.
You waited 10
And it
years of
was
your life.
worth it.
Not worth it.
That's the point.
It was
man.
not worth it.
That's the point.
Lex
Also,
Luthor-
y'all been sleeping on Henry Cavill, man. I'm sorry. I'm defending Henry
Why
Cavill.
would why
all
hold on,
right.
hold on.
I
Why,
love that
why
guy.
was Henry
Dude.
Cavill a good Superman? Why?
I thought it was good, man.
Well,
Look at your eyes.
Don't zoom in on me. Don't you put
Explain
that
yourself.
camera on me. Don't you put
camera
that.
on my nigga.
Exactly. No, man. I just thought
Because he had a
was
mustache.
Superman.
What is it, a mustache thingy?
Nah, well, I mean, Justice League Superman, no, but I enjoyed Man of Steel, dog. Like I thought it was a good movie.
just.
I did.
I think he had a
That's what
great.
said.
I don't know. That's my favorite one.
It had a great
Yeah.
supporting cast. I give you that, but it wasn't a good story.
Oh no,
well,
it was all right.
If they got my man Tom Welling up in that shit, though, you know what I mean?
It's just you just gotta how you write Superman. You have to make it a little bit more like. I don't even want to say relatable, but I liked how
Smallville, man, he grew up in goddamn Kansas.
yeah, one black dude in the whole farm village.
Well,
and
And
they
they took
Pete.
him out in
That was realistic.
2 seasons.
They took him out 2 seasons.
Yeah.
He came back within.
And it was the weirdest hairline I've ever seen out of a black man. It was the weirdest hairline.
He already had an old man hairline, and he was supposed to be like 13.
He was like, look, we can only afford one black person on set. So that means your hairdresser, your barber, all that shit. It's got to be Kelly.
Yeah, the next time you saw a black person was when Jed Jackson came in because he played.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah, they
He
did
played
have
Cyborg,
they did have a Justice League episode of Smallville.
Damn,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Jed Jackson, man.
Yeah, man.
They did so much out of one
Lee Thompson
show.
Yeah.
They actually had an Aquaman spinoff too.
Yeah,
But
they
that's
are.
what-
That Aquaman was funny as hell.
that was very funny. I'm so glad I didn't do it. I'm very glad. But but my thing is like now we're seeing. I think Arrow is gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Have we
I
seen
love
like
Arrow.
Tom Welling coming there? Think how many surprises that
He
they
might
have.
be like the villain or something. Maybe he can.
He has to be Superman. I bet money that he will be Superman.
How much?
Make that bet, man. Do it.
I bet 20.
20.
I bet 20.
All right.
I'm in there.
I bet 20.
All right, I'll be
I'm in there.
Wait, what side are you on? We just taking Jarrell money.
I was just looking for the winning side.
Either Jarrell getting 60 or we all getting 20. That's
That's a Cleveland shit right there.
He's going to be.
He didn't even know the bet. He just like, I'm like, yeah.
Hey, let me get
I guess I'll do some of
Is
the
there
action.
a deal going on, bro?
Hey.
But
Look at my fingers. You see them tingling? I'm trying to get in on that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he will return that. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
way. I mean, what do you be a reporter and shit? And just like,
Man,
hey,
they gonna,
you remember me?
He's going to walk past the camera.
They're gonna make him do something.
He gotta be
They'll have some dialogue where he'll sort of reference because they do shit like
He's
that.
like, man, I feel super today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cheesy shit, you know.
It'll be Superman, man.
But yeah, that's that. We're moving on to the final thing. Kodak Black.
What again?
Oh yeah, you ain't heard? Okay, I explain it to y'all. So Kodak Black, as you already know, if you don't know, he said some really insensitive things about the late great Nip.
He didn't say anything about
He
Nipsey.
didn't say anything about Nipsey.
I mean, he said his wife, Laura London.
Yes, he said he wanted to holla at Lauren London after she had some time
which
to
is
grieve.
which we've already had our discussions about, which is very disrespectful. So at that point, T.I. in the game kind of called him out. T.I. was like, "Hey, you out of pocket. Hey, these things." So then Kodak Black pretty much responded very, very much. So he came out with a diss record.
Get the timeline right. First, he apologized. Then he started going in on the niggas that was going in on him.
That's a spit in your face. That's like
So why would you apologize
in
and
the
then
first
turn
place?
around and
Well,
go in on him?
he apologized for what he said about Nip, or he said about to Lauren London. He felt like, all right, if you felt disrespected, I apologize.
Yeah,
but to all the niggas clout surfing, trying to, little bro me, I'm just gonna turn the fuck up.
No, these are niggas that's been in the game when he was in high school, like grade school.
If Gucci said something, I feel like Kodak would probably, cool out.
No.
Yeah, Gucci is
Gucci over T.I. Really?
T.I.
It's
in the
all
game?
relative. Like
In the
who?
game?
Who?
Yeah.
And you can't little bro me if you didn't take me in.
No, this is what happened.
Gucci
This is what happened when we listen to little niggas. When we listen to young niggas that you look at them like what they're saying is gold. It's
No,
not.
I'm not. No, I'm going as a regular person. You going as like celebrities. Like you feel like T.I. is up here. You feel like all.
No,
these niggas
I feel
up
like
here.
T.I. is a
I'm
grown
like,
ass man
as a-
with kids, and Kodak Black is a nigga that's just young and just.
Well,
Okay.
Gucci's on some better shit now. He's not lemonade Gucci anymore. So,
You see, he had to
I still don't think that he has more weight
No.
than
you
T.I.
can't just-
does
if
on this situation.
You can't just sit there and just expect a star to acknowledge another
So
star
you think?
just because he's been a
So
star
you think
longer.
it's
I don't know. He's a
Hold
star,
on,
bro.
hold on. This fucked up. So you think it's okay for him to do what he did? It's okay.
He apologized, but the way they was clout chasing to attack him,
But it
he
goes a
was
step
fighting
further.
back.
He came out and did a diss track. He basically came at his wife, said his wife was ugly. Then he
He called T.I.'s wife ugly?
Yeah, he said
All
ugly.
right.
And then it gets worse. So then he goes on Instagram Live and then calls his kids, the F word.
Oh.
Nah. Well, you can't do shit like that.
And
Yeah.
then now,
Wait. Did he say that about him, or
it was clear.
No,
I love that he's like,
Listen.
You see
Sounds
how
like Kodak's lawyer or
Listen.
something.
No, because there was articles. There was articles, but
No, he
like,
went on Instagram Live and he said verbatim, "You need to tell your F word kids to make better music."
Did he? Wait, we need to bring that. We need a
You-
reference or some shit. That sounds. Cause
am I
there was a
looking
lot of
at?
articles about crazy shit, and then a lot
It's
of the
not even an article. He
No.
went on live.
A
and
lot of
said
the
it.
articles said that shit, but
It's
that was
the
just
audio to it.
That was just to add fuel to the flame. I need to see.
What am I
if
looking
there's-
up?
Kodak Black
Instagram.
Instagram.
Because there's the one where
T.I.
he said 50 Cent got game off that pole. I heard that one. He said that.
No, this is what happens when you rap for a young ass
No,
nigga.
no, because
he's gonna take it because when you encourage that behavior,
you're not encouraging
I said
behavior.
I
He
said
apologized.
I said that last podcast. We encourage the intent of the behavior, and we
No,
encourage these things.
Here's what happened.
This is what happens.
The timeline. He said some reckless shit. Niggas reprimanded him for it. He apologized to the person that was personally affected to the situation, and then went after the people who came
How
at
did
his
he
head.
do it?
But
By-
also,
he
who's to
apologized.
say that other people weren't affected? I mean, a lot of people
Yeah,
seem to
his
be
mother-
personally affected by Nipsey.
his mother,
death.
his
So
dad.
him talking reckless about.
Here's what he said. He wasn't saying anything about Nipsey. He was like, look, I don't know Nipsey. I met him once. He encouraged me to do better things for myself and for others.
He really sit here acting like
For
Kodak
myself and
said
others.
something right.
For myself.
That's what's surprising.
Right,
No,
because he keeps
no.
saying that he was wrong. He
He
keeps
was-
starting
yeah.
off with wrong, but then tries to defend
No,
him.
because the way things, because y'all tried to twist it to make it seem like he said, man, fuck Nipsey, I'm about to fuck Lauren London. No.
Yes, that's what it is.
No.
he just didn't
All right,
say.
he didn't
just-
say fuck Nipsey, but he said I'm trying to fuck Lori.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like no.
You look
Everybody in that pocket is like
Everybody
yo.
in this room has fucked a widow before.
No.
Whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not.
I got Kodak clean.
I keep trying to say.
What does Dominique say about all this, James?
I got Kodak right
really
here.
curious.
Listen.
Bitch, like, you niggas already on the news, on the TV, tipping, like, Crime Stopper, woo, woo, woo. And T.I.P. you tipping. Then, like, you niggas doing the most on the internet, every little chance a nigga get go viral. Oh, I'm a woo, 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 pray for him, you know. But, you know what I'm talking about, woo, woo, woo. You feel me? Then,
Ooh, you feel me?
I don't even.
Wait.
I almost feel like, nigga, like, bitch, you
Riding or nothing.
yeah, like trying to get in the game, nigga, take your ass out the game, like right now, nigga, drop some shit, like, well, you really would, like, you should have made one of your little faggot ass little sons write a rap, right?
Damn.
So that shit really like booted in.
You ain't have to put that in there, man. Like,
Damn.
That's what happened. This is what I keep saying to these niggas.
No.
You keep it. Stop. Will you keep encouraging? Because I'm not with the bullshit. When you encourage the intent. Hey, I get clout off of saying these mean things. He's only gonna think everything he's saying is gold. I'm untouchable. Everybody love it when I'm negative. So let me be negative towards somebody's kids. T.I., if it was T.I. back in the day when he had all them guns, he would have did that to Kodak. But since he a grown man and he was affected by Nip, he gonna let God do what he gotta do to him. That's why. That's how it is.
Look,
He's
you
a good. That's what
shouldn't
happens when
have-
you get older.
No, there's pushback with everything you say, just like how Kodak
I don't
said
know, man.
that
Can y'all fit
to
a third
Lauren.
chair on that side of the table?
Cause y'all just riding the wave with everybody else, but all Kodak did was like, "Look, I don't know this
I'm
guy."
riding the wave when we
Well,
just
no,
heard.
All right,
I'll
do
get-
you?
look,
Wait,
we
ask
just
him-
heard
Oh, go
Just
ahead.
ask him a question. Do you agree with what Kodak said?
No, but I agree that he apologized.
So do you?
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I guess I can understand this.
I can't talk to him.
I can understand that he might feel some type of way about these people
Right.
attacking him or something, but why do you have to throw the F word with the kids in there?
That's somebody's
Like,
kids,
you
bro.
know what I mean?
He's
Like,
from
why?
Florida.
Just
We-
like
he
we
don't,
don't-
he don't go by the same rules, G.
That's what we've
All right,
been
that's-
saying.
all right, now
He
we
don't
gotta
go by
get
the
all
same
right.
rules. But all right, no, because
That's a good point.
the initial issue was he tried to. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna holler at Lauren London after she gets a year to grieve."
Let's like you know
Yeah,
how.
so how have we
Hold on, he
graduated
said-
now
hold on, wait,
to
adding
keep
years.
your
Yes.
F something kids out of? You
Wait,
know what I
wait,
mean? Like,
let's-
you see how
Well,
this
T.I.
is-
had already came at his head.
Hold on,
Right.
wait. Let me put it just in plain context because this nigga's acting crazy. since you already said, let's get the timeline right.
Right.
Let's get the Kodak timeline right.
Right.
Right. So when he first came out on social media saying, "Hey, I don't date dark skinned women. I hate them." They said I only date light skinned women. Kodak said that.
Okay.
That was
He did say
confirmed.
that, yeah.
Okay,
Kodak has a rape charge that's still pending. That's a fact.
right. And
He
nobody
said,
said nothing about that.
wait. Then he comes back and says something about, hey, I want to fuck Lauren London after Nip's untimely passing. I'll give her time. Now
I think he
he's
even said
wait,
a year, right? Didn't he?
He's like, I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait about a year. And then he comes back and then
10 months.
says
maybe.
the F word about T.I.'s kids. You still standing by that disgusting ass nigga?
No, see, you don't even bring up
What? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? This nigga is a bad individual.
He said he don't like dark-skinned women. More dark-skinned women for me.
I mean,
that's his preference.
But I'm just saying, you still
trying to swerve this so
He's
bad.
trying to swerve this. He's trying to swerve. I don't care. He's not R. Kelly.
I don't care about his preference in women as long as he stay in the booth. I don't care about his preference in women unless he stay in the booth.
I don't even know if I can listen to that nigga honestly, dog, because I can't respect a man that will. I can't respect a man that will come at somebody's kids like that. That's somebody's kids.
I can't roll in peace with when I hear somebody talk about his kids like that. I gotta say.
Because if you call my kids like that, oh nigga, I gotta do something. The fact that Tip ain't doing nothing to this nigga is
T.I. has said some shit.
I clap for that nigga.
What did T.I. say to him specifically? Because he was really just on some like
it was a
stay
song.
Out of that. It was a song.
He did people put it out like it was a snippet. But literally he wasn't even in the booth. He was like one of those like in the background singing out his raps.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just speculated. It just seemed like it was just a verse. It wasn't nothing. He was just getting some shit off his chest. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Engineers leak shit all the time.
Right. Yeah, the song is basically like, man, niggas trying to, get his life together and niggas trying to break him apart. You know? And it like
Tim can't go back to jail. He be there for years.
Forever.
Yeah.
For years. He can't move like that because he was moving like how Kodak moved before.
Right. And Kodak learned from his lessons.
No.
Obviously.
Kodak didn't learn.
He didn't break any laws.
Yeah.
Yes, he's going to court because
No, he didn't break any laws as far as like this situation with Lauren London.
Well, it's literally.
Isn't there some type of code of ethics though?
Code of ethics.
I mean, come on, dude. If
you still gotta be human.
So there's no code. Niggas just out here just recklessly just talking about other niggas' wives.
Here's the thing.
Because you talk about.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Niggas think.
But you talk about minds like that. This is a nigga family. You doing this in front of an audience. You know what I mean? Like you.
Nobody
really,
unfollowed him.
Man, you know there's rules to that shit, man. Drake said it.
It's rules to that shit. And you got to be a man at the end of the day. What he doing is little boy shit.
I think the thing we're really
hold up.
overlooking
Stevie J married Biggie's ex-wife.
10, 15 years later.
Like they ain't been fucking.
No, man. He was married
like
before.
2
Now
years,
you
stretching. Yeah, it was also wasn't on Instagram. Yeah, he's got to go back 15 years now.
Stevie J's not putting out a press release like.
But y'all acting as if Lauren was gonna go or some shit. Nobody talked to Lauren. Lauren didn't make a statement about it. She ignored it, which is what they do when they hear a nigga say something stupid.
Let me put it to you like this. Why should we still encourage this behavior? Why should we still listen?
If Lauren gave the green light to get at this nigga, then I'd understand it. But she ignored it, which is what logical people do when they hear stupid shit. Like, she a bad bitch. She's heard niggas say damn near everything to her, trying to get with her, or even just because they think she cute. So
now you're into like now this is like an empowerment thing on her side.
No, it's her
that angle. He has to keep
the
ball.
The ball is in her court. The ball is in her court. The ball is in her court.
Yeah.
Kodak said that to her. So it's up to her to either reply to it or ignore it and leave it as it is because it's just words. It's not like he's really like he's gonna slide in her DMs and she's gonna be like, Kodak, I didn't think you was serious. All right, I'll go on a date with you. No,
but
she ignored that stupid shit.
What he said about T.I.'s kids. Can you get to that point too?
T.I. shouldn't attack them. You don't go out here attacking Florida niggas.
But wait, you just said he didn't really attack. Didn't we just say
never
he
attacked him?
He
said you just out of pocket for it because
you out of pocket
because you put it on social media for people to see. It's not like he said it and people just overheard him eavesdropping. It's literally he put that on the internet, which lives forever.
That's a public forum, bro.
That's a public forum.
A lot of rappers have said crazy shit on social media or on all this type of stuff, and it's got ignored.
So what you're saying is that you'll be willing to defend this man
in court?
No, this is the hot topic of the month.
Why did he?
If it was like they were, yo, hey Ty, man, if you keep defending this nigga, we're gonna have to like jump you. Like
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying. Like half the niggas.
Where's Dominique?
Listen,
where's Dominique?
I'm not saying where them comments
half the niggas attacking Kodak have done crazy shit, have done worse shit than that, or even said worse shit than that. They're only jumping on the wave.
You can't do that because what you're doing is putting other people under the bus to try to save another nigga.
No, here's the thing. I say that again. I'm stuck saying
Here's the thing.
Yeah. you are like it's up to Lauren to give that green light. Like if Lauren said that shit was disrespectful, fuck that nigga. Boom. Then y'all can go and attack him. But y'all just went on your own. She ignored it, which is what people do. Like when people say stupid shit to you, or like how many times a white person says something real stupid, like based on where you live, like, oh, you live up north. I just lived off of 70 something and Stony.
But he also didn't call my kids that word.
That's up to T.I. to clap back. It's not up to us.
You can't.
I mean, yeah, we ain't saying we about to go find this nigga, but like,
you're still backing him because it's all based upon what that person does. If a white person run around and say the N-word, you're not going to still be eating cookies with him and partying with him.
Exactly. I'm going to mute him, but I'm not going to attack him. Be like, hey, that white person said the N-word. I went to a mic where
we're not saying to physically attack him. I'm just saying he's wrong. Every sense
he
of the
apologized.
Word. Okay. All right. I don't think I can. That's how you talk to Todd. That's how you talk to Todd.
He apologized. That issue it was over with. Then he turned around and he was like, all these niggas that's out here clout chasing, attacking me on the internet when y'all got my number.
Did he apologize for what he said to the kids though?
Right. No, that's new.
Happened?
The kids ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Kids ain't say nothing about Kodak.
But see how the internet ran with it though? I didn't even know how T.I.'s son looked till motherfuckers started sharing a picture of him having looking like
no
Ichigo
matter
and
what,
shit.
no matter what it is, it's still bad.
Yeah, why'd those pictures get shared?
Right.
If it's bad, no, Kodak didn't share it though.
But it's still the fact that he brought it up. He's basically saying it's bad for a young black kid to express himself.
It's war. Niggas do.
It's not war.
That's how we.
When T.I. came at Kodak
that's what
head,
we've broken
it
this
was
down
war.
to now. It's war.
So even. All right, guys.
Wait, can we do that on? Oh.
I hate to close this argument that we having right now. Okay, guys. This is it. Okay, this is the Hood Nerds Network. We're going to pick it up next week about this conversation. Please comment. Tell us how you feel about it. I'm sure I'm right. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning in for another one, man. Unfiltered Black Excellence. I'm Jarrell Scott Barnes.
Ty Riggs, y'all.
Dwayne Murphy Jr.
Hollywood Hopkins.
Thank y'all, man. See y'all next week. Bye.
Man, y'all want to see